Now, play nice. You just made a lobster go back to life. That's what happens when you don't play nice. Today, we're doing Vocabulary Cartoons Review number 28. While Claude the cat tries to kill the toy lobster, officially dubbed the dancing lobster. Don't try to bite me, Zoe. And eat. Right now we have 10 words. Sun-dry, an adjective that basically means... Wait, my hair is a mess. Sun-dry, which is a word that basically means to, well, you know what? It's dry and stuff. So sun-dry, you remember sun-dry was Sunday. The sun-dry Sunday. You're eating a sun-dry amount of Sunday. Number 2, you have supplant, which is a verb that basically means to put in a new version of something. To supplant something means to put in something new there. And so you remember supplant? We plant with this phrase. Gardeners plant new plants to supplant old plants. Number 3, you have surfeit. Now, for surfeit, it's a noun that basically means, well, it has nothing to do with surfers, unless there are like a lot of surfers on the beach. But surfeit is a noun that basically means to, well, a lot of amount of people. A surfeit of someone means there's a lot of those someones. So a surfeit of surfers in a wave would be a very big disaster and would definitely cause a lot of surfboard injuries. Number 4, you have tether. Thank you for not tethering yourself. The tether is actually a verb that basically means to, like, rope someone so that they can't move or have limited amount of movement. Or whether it's also the fact that it's a limit of your abilities, like, I can fly! Like that. I can't fly. And I'm tethered by that. And so, remember tether with leather. Lots of horse tethers are usually made, well, lots of horses are tethered with leather belts. Now, number 5, it's a noun called torque. Torque basically means the twisting motion. Like, you need a torque. You need to torque movement to open the cap of this orange juice. And another torque movement to close it. My gosh, that's sour. And so, you remember torque with the turk. Also, I'm not prejudicing anymore, so you remember it like this. Timmy the Turk did his famous torque dance. That's a torque dance. Except in the cartoon, his body literally torqued and he was in a spring. So that's how you remember torque with Turk. Number 6 is trenchant, which is an adjective that basically means, well, to like trench into someone, which is not a really good idea to do. And by that, I really mean like the figurative sense of trenching into someone. So remember trenchant with trench ant. The trench ant, one of the unique abilities of a trench ant is that it's really trenchant. Number 7 is truculent, which is an adjective that basically means to make someone want to fight, easily want to fight. Like, if I'm truculent, like, I want to fight. Who want to challenge me? I am truculent! Yeah, something like that. And how am I supposed to grab this with boxing gloves? Well, it turns out it's really easy. If I had a helping hand. Well, that was easy slipping out. And now, you remember truculent or truculent? The truck you lent. And you remember with this phrase, the truck you lent Uncle Larry made truculent. And imagine this, a truck that was beaten down and makes you want to kick it to death. And where's the book? Well, if you look at the cover of the Vocabulary Cartoon, oh, there it is. If you look at the cover of the Vocabulary Cartoons book, then you will literally see the version of truck you lent here. The truck you lent, and inclined toward conflict, eager to fight, sounds like truck you lent. The truck you lent, Frank made him truculent. Yeah, it's an adaptation. And so that's how you remember it. Truculent. Now, 3 more words. Truncate. Truncate is a verb that basically means to cut something in half. Well, at least, no, it doesn't really mean to cut something in half. It basically means to shorten something, usually by cutting. Now, you remember it with trunk cut. Larry, no. let me think of Bob. Yeah, Bob the Builder Bob. Bob the lumberjack. Let's go for Dudley the lumberjack went ahead and truncated all the trunks that he cut halfway. And number 9, you have Tyro, which is a noun that basically means you're a noob, you're a newbie, you're a beginner, you're stupid. No, not stupid. You're a beginner, you're new. You are a really, 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 really big noob and a newbie. Tyro is basically what that means. So remember, Tyro of tie rope. Now the way, and you remember like this. Now the way Typo, the new cowboy recruit, tethered his horse, and tied the rope around his horse so that he could tether it to the tethering station. It made him look like a tyro, and he was one. And imagine a cowboy who like tied his horse like on his mouth, on his neck, on his legs, on his like waist, on his wherever these are. And yeah, everywhere, literally everywhere. And his horse is like, "What just happened to me?" Expression on the horse's face. And compared to the other horses, which only have their mouths tethered. Now, number 10, which is ubiquitous, which is an adjective that basically means to feel like you're everywhere and everywhere, existing everywhere at the same time. So remember, ubiquitous, we're big as us. When you're as big as us, you'll feel ubiquitous. So that is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you guys soon. And I don't want to annoy you a lot, but see you guys soon. Night, night. Peace.